this Jack Herer guy. See if you can pull up that book because it's a very good book. Where he talks about he actually had this video that they had made in like the World War I or World War II. It was Hemp for Victory, and it was telling farmers to grow marijuana. Like marijuana, like the plant marijuana is also hemp.
Yeah.
Right? So what marijuana is a psychoactive female version of a very similar plant. So now they've kind of engineered hemp so it doesn't have any THC in it.
Yeah.
So you can't smoke the hemp. But that hemp is what they were fighting. They weren't really fighting marijuana. They were fighting hemp because it's a superior textile. It makes the best, most durable clothes.
Yeah.
It makes a far superior paper. You could use it to build houses with. They
Why
can make
doesn't everybody
hempcrete.
use hemp then?
It should be. It should be
Well,
one. It
but
also
why not the switchover?
because there's a lot of moving pieces when it comes to things like this. There's a lot of moving pieces that are in gear. They're moving. So hemp is now legal in the United States, right? So then the industry has to kind of build up, and you have to have manufacturing. If
New
you really want to do
machines
it,
and-
if you really want to hire skilled labor to make
Yeah.
hemp clothes that you built here in America, now it's possible. But at Onnit, we used to have to buy our hemp from Canada because you couldn't grow it in the United States, even though it was legal because it wasn't psychoactive. So we had hemp protein powder. And we used to have to get it grown in Canada.
That's crazy.
We couldn't even hire an American farmer to grow it.
Yeah, I know that hemp is also like the clothes are it's like antibacterial,
Antibacterial, yeah.
antifungal.
What? I didn't know
Yeah.
any of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
make hemp gis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, I have a hemp gi. Yeah, Datsura.
Does it?
It's the shit.
Does
You
it
can
smell
find them
less?
online. They're just real durable, like real fucking durable. Like the only thing that's gonna break is the threads, and then you
Right.
just restitch it. Like that cloth is not ripping. It's really fucking strong.
Yeah.
Like hemp is a weird thing. Like my friend Todd McCormick had a stalk of hemp on his desk. He's like, pick this up. I picked it up. I was like, what the fuck, man? It weighs nothing. It was hard.
Really?
It was hard like oak, but it weighed nothing. It weighed
Wow.
nothing. It was like
Wow.
balsa wood.
I feel like we need to get up on hemp.
See if you can see like a fat hemp stalk. Like that, so that's the stuff that they turn into clothing. So they strip it away, and it's a very difficult process. And for the longest time, they were doing it with slave labor. And then when the cotton gin came along, the cotton gin made it easier to process cotton. And so it wasn't until the decorticator was invented. And the decorticator was a new method to effectively process hemp fiber with a machine. So they had this machine that's going to strip it down. Because otherwise they were using, like, people were pounding on it
Right.
and shit.
Wow.
So this was invented, and then all the reefer madness shit came out because there was a thing. It was
Oh,
I
so
think
then
it was
they had the-
Popular Science magazine. See if that hemp, the new $1 billion crop. See if you can find that.
Then they had the two, and they just chose the cotton because there was no
'Cause it
drama
was
behind
easier.
it.
It wasn't just it was no. It was the people that it was. William Randolph Hearst was one of them. So William Randolph Hearst owned Hearst Publications. Look. $1 billion crop. It was on the cover of the magazine. See if you can find the cover because it's kind of hilarious to see that they have this story about this new $1 billion crop, hemp. I mean, it's really wild shit.
Yeah, that's wild. Well, so now can anyone
Am I
grow
wrong?
hemp?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't on the cover, but that's the story right there. Hemp, the $1 billion
Wow.
crop. God, I swore it was on the cover, but I have a fucked up memory sometimes. Hemp fiber being delivered from machines ready for baling. Piles of pulverized herds beside machine is 77% cellulose. So they strip it down with that machine, and they immediately were like, okay, now we're going to have this stuff that's lighter, it's better, it's stronger. It's really like a fucking alien plant. It's real weird. When you pick it up, it feels weird. You ever been in a grow room?
Yes.
How weird do those feel?
So weird.
Weird.
Why do they feel weird?
Like there's something else in there with you.
Yeah.
You're not
yeah.
Like
alone.
Hal is in there with you.
Yeah.
Well, can I tell you?
Hello, Kim.
I have a lot of plants, and I feel like that about my plants in general.
She calls
I
one
have-
of them her dog.
I have this huge monstera plant, and I swear to God, it just feels alive, and it creeps me out sometimes.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of house plants.
You're not?
No, because I think it's like little prisoners. I think they're supposed to be not in
Outside.
this little trapped ecosystem relying on you to play classical music for them. I think they
Now
want
I'm
to be
sad
out
for
there.
my plants.
think
They
they
don't
wanna be
even
out there
get
in the
classical
wild.
music.
Yeah.
Free them.
I'm not a fan of corralling up wild things.